You guys like how I just start these videos in the middle of a drive? Like, sometimes they start out in a parking lot or just at the exit of the parking lot. I get the camera set up and then start it as I'm pulling out. Nope, some of them, like this one, I'm already on the highway and light up the camera. Not light it up, start it up, whatever. You know, it's funny, speaking of lights, I got these ring lights a long time ago. They were like on clearance for $1. They're just little ones, but for a little cell phone video in a dark room or a dark environment, they probably would be perfect. So, but I haven't really had the opportunity to use it. And I bought the one not knowing how much it was. It rang up for $1, so I went back and got like 2 or 3 more. They're all still in their package, never opened. So anyway, here we are. More snow, y'all. More snow. So I looked out the window and I'm like, oh man, I have to do something. I have to go somewhere. I need a reason to drive. And so I looked at my girlfriend and said, hey, this sucks. I have nowhere to go and nothing to do. Please tell me you need something somewhere. Basically. And she looks at her phone and then she looks back at me and goes, well, I do have a prescription that needs to be picked up. I said, ooh, is that at Target? Yes, sir. Awesome. That's a long drive. Okay, I don't know where the exit ramp is here, guys, because of the snow. We're just going to wing it here. There we go. All right, cool. I'm like, cool, that's a long drive. I'm good with that. So, I mean, that's a 25-minute drive on a dry day. So, yeah. I'm like, cool, we can do that. And I thought, you know, it's New Year's Day. Maybe they're closed. But you know what? I don't want to know. I just want to show up and find out because otherwise I won't have a reason to drive. If I find out they're going to be closed, then I still have nothing to do. So, as a secondary thing, I was like, oh yeah, I got these pants here. My girlfriend's daughter picked up these pants for herself, only to learn that because they were like free on Marketplace or Craigslist or whatever she got them from, and they turned out to be too small for her. Turns out they were they were kids' pants. And so I talked to my brother. Actually, he didn't respond at first, so I talked to his girlfriend. But in any case, I found out the pants are maybe one size too big for my niece. And so, like, cool, well, she can grow into them. They're, you know, plenty good shape and stuff. There were 2 pairs, and the one pair, I went to fold the things, and when I pulled the sides, you know, to tighten the sides to fold them, the snap on the front just popped off, and I'm like, well, I guess that's not as in good a shape as I thought. So I just threw those ones in the trash. But the other ones, they're like, they got a drawstring, they're sports pants or whatever, they're like nylon or whatever they are, not polyester, I don't know. But anyway, they're like, you know, running pants or just exercise pants or whatever. So anyway, I figured as a secondary thing, I can deliver those to their house because I'll be on that side of town anyway. And then thirdly, Megan said, if you like, you can pick us up some dinner at Portillo's. And I'm like, okay. I really, 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 really love their portobello sandwiches. I mean, literally, it's a mushroom sandwich. Oh my gosh, it's so good. The pesto sauce they use is amazing. I love it. I'm like, cool, let's do it. So even if nobody's home and I can't deliver the pants, even if the pharmacy is closed and I can't get her prescription, well, I guess being New Year's Day, wouldn't it be funny if the restaurant was closed too? That would be hilarious. But anyway, we are on the Highway M now, guys. It doesn't look too bad. Well, you southern folks are like, what do you mean doesn't look too bad? I can't even see the pavement most of the time. Yeah, that's winter here, guys. That's how it is. This guy's got his hazards on, probably because he can't figure out where the road is. And to be honest, I've been driving in this stuff for 25 years, and there's times I can't figure out where the road is. Sometimes you just can't. Don't matter how long you've been driving, how good of a driver you are, how careful of a driver you are. Well, you know, snow covers everything and you don't know. I don't care how smart you think you are, how good your eyesight is. When snow is covering the entire road and there's no lines to go by, you just gotta kind of use the surrounding area, tree lines and stuff like that to kind of navigate. In my case, the roads I'm on now are roads that I've been traveling for a long time, so that helps because I know when they turn and I know basically where they are. But the first road I was on, Highway 138, that one has a rumble strip in the center, and so that was helpful because I ran into it several times and I'm like, oh cool, I need to go to the right a little more. So that was helpful. But yeah, this stuff is blindingly, but it's beautiful, guys. It's so pretty. Oh my gosh, it's just beautiful. I love it when cars are coming towards me and you can see in their headlights on the ground, you can see just like these waves of snow blowing across the road, and it's absolutely beautiful. Love it. Also, I need to turn, I have to keep turning my rear defrost on because I wiped all the ice off and all the snow off, obviously. I wiped my vehicle. All right, guys, driving tips. So here's the deal. You need to wipe your cars off, roof and all your windows and any loose snow, right? What happens is if you don't, you drive, the wind takes it, all that snow off your vehicle, and it blinds people behind you. You become a hazard. Now, some people I know have medical conditions and other things that keep them from doing as good of a job, and for them, that's, you know, you can only do what you can do. The wind will take it, you'll blind a few people, but it'll eventually end up gone, so you'll be fine, right? But for people like me who are perfectly capable, and I drive a van, so it's a little taller, and so I have a Snow Joe, which I should actually, I can't really show on camera right now because, you know, driving, but I have this Snow Joe thing that's like, I don't know, 3 feet long, 4 feet long, and so I use that to wipe off the entire roof, and then I wipe down the sides of the vehicle, all the windows and stuff. Woo! Light turns yellow after I entered. But yeah, the ice is so cold out right now that the ice just keeps forming on my back window. So yeah, I went from driving tip to back to this thing. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm all over the place, guys. With my words, mentally, anyway, or verbally, I guess. So, gotta wipe your vehicles off as best you can. And I know, like for semi trucks, it's different. Obviously, they struggle. They can't reach way up there. They do have things at truck stops for that. I do believe, not all truck stops, but the big ones. Anyone that has a truck wash at it, they can go in the truck wash, and I know they can get it off in there. But anyway, but for people who drive like SUVs and really big vehicles, like even my van's not tall compared to like an Escalade or something. But for people with taller vehicles, I highly recommend getting the Snow Joe or something similar that's really long so you can reach up there, wipe as much of the snow off as you can. I mean, you don't have to get every flake, but just as a courtesy to people behind you when you're driving, do the best you can. And actually, I don't even think, like, it is a courtesy, but I think it's also the law, but I'm not sure about that. Don't quote me on that. So we need to slow down because this is going to go downhill around a curve and up another hill. But again, all while curving. But see, like here you can see the road kind of, but then you can't. It just comes and goes like that. So yeah, pretty wild. Oh, there's a plow truck. We're about to get a window full of salt, y'all. Oh man, wide load. All right, that wasn't that bad. Okay, so also when I lifted my wipers up to wipe my front window before I left, and the passenger side wiper blade, it like just fell right off the arm, and I'm like, what is that about? So I have to figure, I need to go to like a parking garage where I'm not in the elements. I could do it under at a gas pump too somewhere, I guess, but if I go to like the Super Walmart in Monona where there's an actual parking garage, then I'll be out of the elements altogether, including the wind, and it'll be a little bit easier to deal with because I won't have my hands freezing from the wind. When I left, it was like 15 degrees, and the wind is blowing, so I know there's a wind chill. If I had to guess, I'd say it's probably 10. It's definitely 15 degrees, and it probably feels like 10 or maybe a little less. And we're under a winter weather advisory until 3 a.m. and it's only 5:44 p.m. now. So I mean, it just started at 3 p.m. with the advisory began, which means what we're seeing right now is like the tip of the iceberg. We're going to get a lot more, 3 to 6 inches. You can clearly see this is not 3 inches, not even close. Granted, the plow truck's been through here. We've probably already got about half an inch to an inch, back in Stoughton anyway. I don't have footage because I didn't start the camera at that point, but when I left, the snow was deeper than what you're seeing here. And according to the radar, it's going to be more further south, and we are further south in that area. So we're definitely going to get more of it. And so the other thing I'm going to do while I'm out is stop at our storage unit and get my shovel, which I had in here for a while because we kept hearing snow, 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 and then it never came, and I'm like, screw it, I put the shovel back. But now I'm going to get the shovel out so I have it. So yeah, this is what we're driving in, y'all. It's fun and it's beautiful, absolutely gorgeous, unbelievable, love it, love it, love it. So yeah, I guess I don't want the video to be too long, so what am I saying? I guess we'll end it here, and I might get a couple more videos while we're out here because I'm going to be out in it for a while. Also, I just realized it is really hot in here. Holy cow. Turn that heater down, y'all. And then, to cool myself from the inside, excuse me for one moment, Dr. Pepper, breakfast of champions. All right. This Dr. Pepper is ice cold because it's been in the van. And it's really cold outside. I got some back there that are frosty. They're more like like one of those icy things, or whatever you call those. Like a freezy from Taco Bell, or like an icy from 7-Eleven, or whoever makes those. But yeah, it's like a snow cone in a bottle, but with way better flavor and way more flavor than an actual snow cone. Snow cones are good, but they're like, I don't know. I always end up getting the juice out of it, and then I'm left with nothing but flavorless ice. So that's why I'm not really a big snow cone kind of guy. But anyway, that's all I guess for now, because we are now at, I guess we're going to have to do it the old-fashioned way. 1308. Okay, cool. The guy in front of us probably thinks I'm flashing him. Anyway, that's it for now, guys. Remember to take care of your pets. They'll take care of you, and we'll see y'all in the next one. Bye-bye.